The one possessing Huahua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary. Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As Starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest. We can leave the rest to the...
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! Oh, you wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you... One day sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong. Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance is turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber. I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over Fictional Garden collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side. Already forgetting me? Ugh, your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours. We will meet again. I wasn't the only Heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fictional Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Lof? I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long. But now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all. I guess he is. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinaifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved. Thank you. I'm much better now. Could you please let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more? Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Dun 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 dun. Wow, good stuff.
See. In order to catch Helio while on the run, the Commission has devised a few gadgets.
There's always this peculiar smell coming from the...
You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixtral Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills. That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
Hua is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the...
That's right. I won't let us down.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Hua. Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful anymore. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason, Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fixtral Garden, but there were a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission's understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts, and wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gui, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gwei's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there. Madame Hanya has already given us the green light. We'll record our Heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers, and then use the intel from our followers to find more Heliobi. It's like a vicious cycle. Wait, a virtuous cycle.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gwei investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. You know? We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a tester. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air. Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
I heard from Miss Hanya that Cirrus is caught in a stalemate. The evil binding matrix has trapped them. Will they really
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off.
That's not the point. One of the healers from the... Judging from the comment?
It looks like the work...
Okay, so what do we...
Before if we can better understand interviewing witnesses...
I heard from Miss Hanya.
The thought of seeing... I think Tail made a fool... Miss Trailblazer... I sure hope... I can't help thinking that if Tail is out there, there'll be traces of him on the internet. Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not like we were good friends. But when Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. Now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than... Maybe that's all just a bunch of... I guess so. Maybe he ran away or broke into tiny pieces. Of course, finding Tail isn't our top priority right now.
Let's see. Ghastly gravy.
Ugh, it's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Luofu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it. People share all kinds of paranormal experiences on this website. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings we can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as that means we can operate more efficiently and with...
Look, I'm a new user. We have... After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to...
So... Little Gui's methods can be a little unorthodox, but that's just because she has a vivid imagination. When it comes to getting things done, she's actually pretty reliable. I'm worried you don't trust her plan. Just relax. Little Gui is unbeatable. In her area of expertise. That's just the sticky glob that holds friends together.
Glue?
Like the time Gwenithan dragged me to the fixed troll garden so I could protect her. But I was so scared, I ended up fainting. While I was passed out, she went and caused all kinds of trouble. I neglected my duty of keeping her from making a mess of things, but I'll redeem myself this time. I'll make sure to protect her. And also keep an eye on her. That being said, why did you decide to come back into this mess? Dealing with Heliobi isn't an... Oh, yeah! No one asked you if you wanted to join the ghost hunting squad. We just took you in by default. Sure you don't want to reconsider? It's not too late to change your mind. Good point. May as well see it through. I can't stand the thought of those things roaming free. After what little Gwei and I went through, I'm not about to let them have their ghostly way.
Can't you stay and chat with me for a while?
Function currently unavailable.
Heartbreak.
Since when did Fixstrom Garden?
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones...
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperating.
Oh, if it isn't the widow girl.
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait. Okay. I just...
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out. What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? I don't... Huh. I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignimar. What? Is that too much to ask?
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Wawa?
Deal. I'll submit a request to this... Bring me the current general.
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the General recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General,
We know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in. Precisely. In principle, the instigator should bear the burden. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with the General of the Law Fu is requested, then I will...
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals.
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden. As soon as I finish my paperwork for the day, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden. Please, go ahead of me.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are...
Heliobus, is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu? I have come to grant you an audience.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight.
This is the current general of the LeFou? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown. Very well then, General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtral Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me! He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight! Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in eschewing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
Teng Xiao, as General of the Law Fu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignomar commanded the Heliobi. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Law Fu. But you are no Ignomar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
Why is the General putting his trust in us?
I'm too young to die! So I only need to be...
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then, heed my command. Receive, now you will experience. The might of the Heliobi!
Give it up.
Lance at the ready.
I shall be the judge.
Forget your wallet?
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! It's time.
Still in denial? Recount.
Let me through! Stop this!
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
Turn out your pockets!
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
It's time.
Still in denial? By the will of the 10 Lords, the 10 Lords decree, hereby ordained. Recount.
Let me
You've lost, Cirrus.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you...
What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised.
Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. All right.
Look, is this something a heliobus could have done?
There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. Could, of course. I do have my suspicions. Lexi loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to have done. We were sailed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted.
I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always...
This intel
Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight! You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on! Show me what you've got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction now. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
You've lost, Cirrus.
Ugh, don't... What are we waiting?
Not so fast.
Ugh, pesky.
Look, is...
There are countless, of course. Disbelieve it if you like. Lexi loves mischief. We were sailed away for...
I think they're if a
Hey! You bunch of meatbags!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction now.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
The heliobi are like a flame that burns eternal, with no need for sustenance. But alas, their curiosity got the best of them, and they became prisoners. I lament that we share the same weaknesses. Our situation is no different from that of the heliobi. From the moment we gain sentience, we are driven by desire and instinct, bound to our destiny. The most important thing in a soldier is one's intuition for victory or defeat. And you have given me confidence in victory. The ancient legends recount that the Xianzhou once faced an invasion by a great enemy that threatened the annihilation of every race aboard the Xianzhou ships. In order to save the Alliance, a hero made a pact with the Flint Emperor, the predecessor of all heliobi. The Flint Emperor would aid the Xianzhou in battle, and if they were victorious, the hero and their followers would lose. When the fighting had ceased, none of the heroes survived, and the Flint Emperor was gravely wounded. Thus, the pact was unable to be fulfilled, As the centuries came and went, the story faded from memory. But the Heliobi, remember, they hold claim to this debt for all time. The great battle between General Tang Xiao. The ancient legend the Flint Emperor would aid the Xianzhou in battle. And if they were victorious, the hero and their followers would lose their physical bodies for eternity. When the fighting had ceased, none of the heroes survived, and the Flint Emperor was gravely wounded. Thus, the pact was unable to be fulfilled. As the centuries came and went, the story faded from memory. But the Heliobi, remember, they hold claim to this debt for all time. The great battle between General Tang Xiao. Aiding the Ten Lords Commission in subduing the Heliobi is a legitimate reason to take a leave of absence. I shall treat it as a vacation and enjoy the scenery of Figstrel Garden. Though I must admit, the wind here does chill the bones.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh, yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place,
Did I hear something from the peanut gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for...
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air.
Don't worry, Judge Wawa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills. Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two...
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something...
good question. So...
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. She's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention her before.
Psst, be normal.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw two of her. It really is a mystery.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him magic really?
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on
Yes.
So where did...
On that road there.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over.
Fantastic.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us!
Why are there two of her? They're asking us to play with them. Silly head. They're trying to trick you. Ooh, I know. Let's play a game. Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords' Commission for they're eluding our senses. But they won't have gone far. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. You can say that again!
It seems to be coming from this room. Huh?
Strange. Is this also the work of the...
They must know that we're following. But now that we know its hiding, this is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fixtral Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims.
In other words,
Exactly.
you're the powerhouse of this team.
Come on, you're too modest for your own good.
When you're ready, ring the chime. I never thought this would be behind the door.
Remember, it's just a heliobus illusion.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Ah, don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me. Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us and never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewer. Okay. Pick some right now. Not yet. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, wow. Then what are we? We're free from the grown-ups. We can play all day, every day.
Wait, stop!
I just want to play a little longer. What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never...
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
By the Arbiter, they sure know.
That's the power of a heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this.
Sushung's...
We can't hunt the dragon lady.
Wait! I have an idea. How about we...
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce, and if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching.
Gather round, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is so we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky. I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch it.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady By?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when a
Nice!
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victim?
Who knows? Cirrus said that Luxie is kinda childlike. It's worth a try.
The Lunumbra gourd is in place. If we can chase Lady Bailu to this spot,
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun. You're lying! I never had playmates! Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them... Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it!
Careful! Don't let them manipulate you!
Sure enough, they walked right into...
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us, But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have... Yes, violence! The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right?
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
This song's for you.
Let's rock.
Not bad.
Go away. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up. Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
My turn. Here. Try that again.
This is our chance.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Much better.
Component damage.
More than that.
Tough luck running into me. Phew. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Drift raised.
Let's rock.
Bow to justice.
Try that again.
Unscathed.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Ready to jam.
You can't run.
Let's make it quick.
My turn. Here.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
Try that again. Go away.
Unscathed by the Ten.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste? Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Surrender. Unscathed. Costly web. More than that. Endurance raise.
Nothing.
By the 10 lords.
Let's go.
Component damage.
Rules are made to be broken. Pretty good crowd today.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Much better.
We will come. Surrender.
If I could do it all again.